The idea of getting the diploma mill degrees has really backfired, hasn't it, Kent? From John Slanderer. Okay, John, listen to me. I don't have a diploma mill degree. If you don't like my degree, you don't have to call me Kent, call me doctor, call me Bubba, call me Kent, call me whatever you want. But stick to the topic. But since they keep, this is all they've got is ad hominem attacks, I said I want to put together some stuff on the degree. Let's see. What is this slide number here I'm on? Slide number 27. I'll come back to that, okay? 27, there, okay. Okay, you have a degree. It doesn't matter to me at all. I'm not impressed by degrees, but here's some thoughts to consider for those who care. You have the right to face your accusers. It's a great American tradition. I will clearly answer the question, but experience shows that when a skeptic begins to attack me personally, it's evident they cannot answer my points about evolutionism. And evolutionism, the ism goes on evolution, not creation, okay? They're often seeking to draw attention away from their own silly religion. PhD, Doctor of Philosophy, that's all it means, okay? Who has the right to grant that title? Can they do it in Muslim countries? Can they do it in Hindu countries? Who has the right? Patriot University in Colorado started in 1980. They gave me the Doctor of Philosophy degree in 1991, my first degree. And let's see, they were part of Hilltop Baptist Church. There's their phone number, or was. I've probably changed now with all the cell phone stuff. Patriot University, that was their number. From FAQ on my website, when I graduated from Patriot, it was a Christian university in Colorado Springs that offers an external studies program for people involved in full-time ministry. In other words, if you're full-time work serving the Lord someplace, you don't have to go there to go to school. You can do it by correspondence, which is common in the education world. Patriot, established 1980, is an extension of Hilltop Baptist Church and offered a PhD in education. I spent many years working on my degree, and I learned a lot, as anyone who has watched my debates with evolutionists or seminars will testify. After completing the courses needed, it was time for my dissertation. I asked them what they would like me to research and write on. They said that this creation seminar I had been doing for years in all 50 states and 37 foreign countries already had years of research and was available on videotape, but not in print form. They asked if I would transcribe my seminar, tweak it, and submit it to make it available in book form and to be easier to translate into foreign languages. It was done in 42 languages. So I did. I start off, hello, my name is Kent Hovind, because that is my name and that's how my seminar starts. Some of the atheists laugh at that. You shouldn't start a dissertation that way. I don't care how you think it ought to be started. That's what they told me to do, is transcribe the seminar. So if you don't like it, too bad. I really don't care at all what you think, okay? Anyway, long after I graduated, Patriot relocated its extension division to College Heights Baptist Church in Alamosa, Colorado, where it continues to thrive today. Patriot now offers a Doctor of Ministry degree rather than a PhD, because the state of Colorado asked them to make the change to emphasize the religious nature of their institution. That was long after I graduated and got mine, okay? Some ill-informed, call them stupid, scoffers have circulated a picture of the church parsonage next to the church, which has the same address, and claim this is where Patriot is now located. First place, I've never been there, didn't have anything to do with me. They moved there long after I graduated. I don't understand their twisted logic, but evidently they think this somehow discredits me. Some have ridiculed the size of the school. You know, how many students did they have? It would be interesting to see the look on the scoffer's face if they knew the size of the schools many of our early presidents, congressmen, and military leaders graduated from or flunked out of and didn't even get a degree. If Harvard offers a PhD with only 3 or 4 students, and this happens at many schools, sometimes 1 or 2 students in the PhD program, does the small number automatically mean they're not earning their degree, or that they are attending a diploma mill because they will just have a few students? Is that what it means? Of course not. Hundreds of colleges and universities offer classes by correspondence or via the web. There's nothing wrong with this. I work very hard for my degree. I don't know if others do or not. Patriot has about 25 graduates each year, 3 to 5 of which are getting doctorate degrees. My 30-year study on the creation evolutionism subject led me to start creation science evangelism in 1991. I now speak actually got up to 900 times a year. I've had 379 debates, many at universities, and have been a guest on over 5,000 radio and television talk shows. My itinerary is available from my office, drdino.com. Any evolutionist interested in a public debate is welcome to contact me to arrange a time while I'm in their area to be held at any public place. See my website for details. Since some think I don't have a legitimate degree, they can call me Kent, Mr. Hovind, or even Hey You, if it'll make them feel better. Since they don't think I'm properly educated, it should be easy for them to demonstrate how wrong I am and how much evidence there is for evolution. Please, bring it on. I should be a pushover, but I'm willing to debate them and run the risk of publicly embarrassing myself. If you would like names of scientists who support the young Earth creation position, you may want to contact the Institute for Creation Research, ICR.org. They can supply you with a list, a long list. I only claim to have many years of experience in studying the subject and the common sense to know that the universe is too complex to have happened without an incredibly smart designer, whom I happen to know as my savior, by the way. Darwin's only degree was in theology, yet he's called a great scientist, isn't he? Only degree. And his dad, with his theology degree, still couldn't get a job. So his dad pulled a few strings with some friend of his who had a ship going to sail around the world and said, would you let my boy ride along for 5 years so you can feed him? He was unpaid naturalist on board the HMS Beagle, okay? Because he was a loser at everything he did. Who and what determines who gets to be called a scientist, and why don't these scoffers put the same effort into correcting textbooks that call Reverend Darwin a scientist? Why don't you call him Reverend Charles Darwin, the only degree he got? As Henry Morris pointed out, it's worth noting that almost none of the leaders of the evolutionary revival had been trained as scientists in the modern sense. None were educated as physicists or chemists or biologists or geologists or astronomers or other natural sciences. As already noted, Charles Darwin himself was an apostate divinity student whose only degree was in theology. Charles Lyell was a lawyer, William Smith a surveyor, James Hutton an agriculturalist, John Playfair a mathematician, Robert Chambers a journalist. Those are the key guys that brought us this stupid religion of evolution. Alfred Russel Wallace had little formal education of any kind, with only a brief apprenticeship in surveying. Thomas Huxley had an indifferent education in medicine. Herbert Spencer received practically no formal education except some practical experience in railroad engineering. Thomas Malthus was a theologian and an economist. Erasmus Darwin, Charlie's dad, was a medical doctor and a poet. Of all the chief contributors to the revival of evolutionism commonly associated with Charles Darwin, only Jean Lamarck in France and Ernst Haeckel in Germany seem to have had a bona fide education in the branch of evolutionary science that they pursued. They had their own particular anti-Christian agendas to promote. See the book, The Long War Against God. ICR.org has that one. Haeckel and Lamarck pushed wildly wrong lies to support evolution. Ernst Haeckel made up the stupid embryology idea. They're still teaching it today, proven wrong in 1874. So I have an earned PhD from a non-accredited university. Thousands of scientists, as well as major world leaders, had no degrees of any kind. Thousands of major universities offer degrees by distance learning, internet correspondence. There's nothing wrong with this. So I earned a PhD. I have a list. Let's see. Oh, is it Rutgers? They're not accredited. Huh. Rutgers University, not accredited. Interesting. Maybe there's an upstairs office someplace up a little stairway and at Rutgers University where they offer the PhD program. Wow. Rutgers Continuing Education, a little tiny office at the top of the stairs. Does that mean they don't get a legitimate degree? Thousands of people who attend classes in universities cheat, lie, or bribe their way to a degree. Getting a degree from an accredited university does not guarantee any level of intelligence or accuracy of beliefs. Science has a long history of teaching things that are wrong. If you don't like my degree, call me Kent, Hey You, and let's get back to the evolution issue. If I were desperate, I could travel to universities around the world and take pictures of the converted janitor's closet they now use to operate their correspondence school, give the secretary a desk and a keyboard. And I could get the names of all those who got a degree from there, put a picture of the closet on my website, and send letters to places where the graduates were speaking and try to discredit them in some way. So back to the topic here. Let's see. 27, enter. Yeah. So I don't even know where my diploma is. It's not hanging on my wall anyplace. Billy, do you know where it is? Might be in that blue trailer out there, the storage trailer. It doesn't matter to me. It's not. Okay, call me Kent. Okay. Let's see. Next one. Kent always makes my evening. It's so nice knowing that God watching over me with a plan. I couldn't imagine living an empty, unfulfilled life of an atheist. No hope, no purpose, no direction. I pray they'll find their way to the Lord one day. Me too. The guy at 12 minutes heard that voice before. If you hate Kent so bad, stop watching. I agree. That guy, he was upset last night, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And so many of these people, they think they're tough by swearing and using the F word. Guys, that is a verb, not an adjective. Learn some English. Duh. I don't understand how stupid you can get. How do they get that stupid so fast? Okay. Torture Tuesday. Love Kent Hovind. The other day I was showing the non-Christian kids at the group home I work at his material because they're learning evolution lies at school. And I warned them about the lies and showed them the lies in the textbooks video, which you can get by a whole seminar series, $50. Number 4 is lies in the textbooks. I highly recommend public school students watch that one. Okay. The kids again today were begging me to watch more Kent Hovind. So we watched the video 100 Reasons Why Evolution is Wrong. Actually, the title is 100 Reasons Evolution is Stupid. The kids couldn't stop laughing. They thought Kent Hovind had really good jokes, and they went to school today challenging everyone who believes in evolution, asking people if they think their ancestors were rocks.